We've been promising you some great interviews today, and we actually have none other than Tre Boogie on the line. Robert Dean, take it away with Tre Boogie.
Good morning, Tre Boogie. How are you, sir?
Good morning. Good morning. Just getting up. Starting the
I can hear it in your voice.
day.
but you're used to all these crazy hours with your crazy schedule.
Oh yeah. I work with one of the hardest working people in the world, so I have to try to keep up.
Right. Now my question to you is, how did you first get into music? Because I've known you 51 years of my life. And when I left and came back from college, I was hearing about a Tre Boogie, and I was like, "Who in the world is Tre Boogie?" I was like, "I don't know who that is." And lo and behold, it was this gentleman that I've known all my life named JJ.
You there with us, brother?
Did we lose you?
I think we lost him. We'll get him back. Let's see. Let me see if I can get him back on the line right quick. We're gonna try it once again. Okay. Somehow we lost him,
And they said
but
they couldn't hear him.
they should be able to hear him. But we're gonna try this again.
We're gonna try it again, y'all.
We're gonna try it again.
The devil is a liar
You know what I'm saying? We've
and a
been sitting up here,
deceiver
and
too.
we got to make sure.
God's not through blessing you.
Saying Robert Dean.
God's not through.
Uh-huh.
He's not through
Yeah.
blessing you and you and you and you.
Let's
You
try
and
it.
you and you.
Let's see if we get him back on. The phone is ringing.
Right. You got to turn him up because I can't hear him.
Hey,
All right, all
Hey, we
right.
lost you.
yeah, I'm in a better position.
It's
Better
okay.
place now.
So how'd you get into music?
Pretty much been doing music all my life. Um, I played in church a while.
Hmm.
I started playing instruments in elementary school and played all through high school. Took a little break in college, and after college, I kind of try to dedicate my life to that.
Why? Because man, when I came back from Arkansas, I kept hearing about a Tre Boogie, and I was like, "Who in the world is Tre Boogie?" Because everybody was talking about you,
That's
and lo and
funny.
behold, it was my cousin JJ.
Now, Trey. I go back to when the crew included Darren Lilly, I think Darren Sherrill,
Yeah,
Jason Crawford, even my
yeah.
cousin Cases was around you all in some capacity. What
Yeah.
is it like being from San Diego, a city that a lot of people overlook, and be a part of such a big movement with Cannonball Entertainment and the Nick Cannon brand?
I don't think we looked at it like that. I think we kind of looked at it like we were family, and we just tried to put the city on the map and compete with those big acts and those big companies. We try to emulate that and be that, and we just finally were able to do that.
So let me ask you this question. Now everybody knows about Wild and Out, um, and that, but can you talk about some of the other projects that you've been working
Hmm.
on with Nick and also on your own?
Okay. We've done quite a few movies from King of the Dance Hall to She-Ball, which hasn't made it out yet. The Dr. Sibby documentary. Um, Quite a few groups that we have on the roster. Mass Singer. Um, It's a lot. I can't even say it all right now.
So you guys have a label too?
We also have a label, yes, Incredible Records. Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was kind of upset with Nick because
Here he goes.
Nick came to San Diego and he handed out Nick headphones to everybody, but he didn't stop by God Radio and send us any headphones. Cause you let Nick know that I'll take mines in blue.
I can get that for you. I think the new colors are white and red right now, though.
Well,
I don't
we
think we
we
have any.
and that's our colors here. You know, we red and white, so we'll
Right.
take them. What we need, Rob? We need 5 for the studio.
Oh, well, we can go five, but you know I'm always on the sideline, kind of talk to him on the sidebar for myself.
Well, you know, we do these kind of things because you know it's like family,
Right.
and the funny thing about it
Yeah.
is that when we see each other in our communities, it's not like big eyes and little
No.
U's. We have much respect for the craft,
Right.
and Trey, even though we had not done any work together, your reputation precedes you about how you are as a person, how you are as a producer. And we're just so godly proud of the church boy that's
Yes.
still representing the kingdom
Yes, he
everywhere he
is.
goes.
He's a Jones, and our family is deep in church.
Oh yeah, Jones and Coleman,
Yes.
Reverend Coleman, my grandfather also. So
Yes. So, who were some of your influences coming up in music?
um, coming up in music, I was highly influenced by people like Prince, Michael Jackson, just from the age I am.
Right.
Uh, my mom is a musician. My aunt is a musician.
Your mama's a musician, Miss Vivian.
Yeah, my mom plays piano. Yeah,
What?
yeah. She's a church girl too.
I know. See, man, I'm learning all this new stuff myself.
So let me ask you this question. I know that you're in what we call the position where you get the golden opportunities by being who you're around and things of that nature. But beyond that,
Mhm.
what would be the next artist that you would really want to work with, or that you have on coming up that you're excited about?
You took my question.
Excitement. Excitement is hard to come by right now.
Mhm.
But I really would like to work with my cousin Earl.
All right.
We've been talking about doing a gospel project for a while. He wanted me to executive produce it, and we just haven't had time to put it together. Just because of everything that's been going on. But I've pretty much done everything between R&B, hip hop, pop, but not that much gospel. I've done some with Nitwit, but not that much.
You know what? Tanika Wyatt did something with her song "When I Think" at your studio, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Now, do you guys still have a studio based in San Diego, or are you all in LA now?
No, we moved the whole operation to LA. It was just becoming too hard to commute, so we're based in LA now.
Now, who's on your production team now?
We get a lot of outside production now. Of course, it's still me, Nick, my son Quad, and it's not too many. We have a couple of other engineers. Cross is an engineer, and we have a R&B writer named Travis Bruce, and that's pretty much the team right now.
Okay. Okay. So one of the things now you grew up in San Diego. Now, do you live in LA proper, or are you on the outskirts? And how is it commuting? I know it's cool right now, but how is it when you really got to do the work?
You have to kind of move around when you can. I try to stay put. This quarantine thing isn't too much of a change for me because I'm from the house to the studio pretty much every day. But I'm in North Valley, and our main studio is in Burbank right now.
Okay.
Oh, he's in the hub of the
Yeah,
industry.
yeah.
So one of the things I wanted to find out is that the transition from just being per se a producer to a music supervisor
Hmm.
in film and in TV.
Right.
How difficult was that transition for you?
It was pretty easy actually because we were kind of doing a lot of different projects before that. We've done like a board game, like a hip hop board game.
I remember that.
Nick is pretty savvy in the business, so we got a lot of opportunities to do a lot of different kind of things. It was pretty simple to transition.
For those of you that are just listening, we are interviewing Tre Boogie with Cannibal Productions. He is a music supervisor for the #1 cable show, Wild 'N Out. So people are asking, who are we talking to, who have just just come on.
Yeah, and I want to ask this question about the Wild 'N Out show. He actually had Kurt Franklin on. Well, what was that like? We're bringing Kurt Franklin on into a show that sometimes could be a little raw. How was that experience?
It was very funny. I actually posted the prayer before the show that day, and it was actually very funny. He surprised me by being as funny as he was, but still staying in his lane. So it was very it was something that we needed to do for sure.
Okay, cool.
Right. I have a question now. What is the one thing every song must have for it to be solid in your opinion?
Every song must have a strong melody and a strong hook, in my opinion.
I knew the hook was going to come up because that's what we hear from pretty much every producer from any genre that we've ever talked to. So you guys out there listening, you heard what he said. You got to have what? Repeat it again.
A strong melody and a strong hook.
There you have it.
Now, one of the things that you just mentioned is on a sidebar. You said that your son is now on your team. How old is your son?
Dope. He's dope.
And when did you know that he had the juice?
Well, my son is 33 now.
Oh, okay.
And he was raised in musical settings. You know, I took him with me everywhere I went.
Right.
You know, every studio. He'd been in the all-nighters, you know, before then. But even before that, he was in a music magnet school, and then he went to SCPA. And I kind of realized he had the talent around his junior year.
Right.
He really got serious about it, and he produced his first single when he was 18.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And that's really so cool because I'm a big proponent of family and legacy in the business. And
Right.
Kudos to you as a black father,
Yes.
taking your son and bringing him up through the ranks and giving him the opportunity to literally experience greatness in the midst of this business.
Yeah, thank you. He's been around since, you know, day zero, you know, of all of this. You know, as we were putting it together, as we put the studio together, you know, the first taping a Wild 'N Out, everything.
Okay.
Right. Now, if you could change anything about the music industry, what would it be?
Say that again?
If you could change anything about the music industry, what would it be?
If I could change anything, I don't know. I don't know what I would change in the music industry. Maybe that it would be a little more easy to navigate, maybe. But that's actually part of the drive, you know, being able to navigate through it.
My question would be, and this is still a father-son situation.
Right.
Do you see yourself retiring and giving the mantle over to your son, or will you just stay in the game until God calls you home?
Like a Quincy Jones.
I mean, I would love to have a career like Quincy Jones, but I also, you know, would like to give him more responsibility. You know, he stepped his game up quite a bit and became almost a partner on the show. So, you know, he produces quite a bit of the music. You hear all the music that's in the show. All the music is composed. All the music is original, except the performance. You know, the guest performance. So it's a lot of music in the show.
So you mean the interludes as well when we're going to commercials? That's your production, your stuff.
Everything, the theme song, all the games, everything but the performance.
Wow.
Okay, so what is it, DJ? What's the name, DJ Rec or the one who's playing the music? So, are you really saying that he's not as dope as we think he is? That behind the scenes,
here you go.
Behind the scenes, it's all y'all the puppet master and he's the puppet.
No, he's very dope. He plays the records. We make
You don't have to say it because everybody be up and everybody be like, I know him,
Right.
but they don't know the behind the scenes
Right, right.
who done made him
Who the
dope.
main to be is, right?
You know what I'm saying? Every time I watch them, I'm like saying he ain't that good. That's our boy Tre Boogie and his son making him dope.
Right.
He's dope. He's very dope. That's my guy.
Yeah, yeah. I love the fact that it seems like Nick Cannon keeps a tight family around him. You guys have been rocking together for has it been over 30 years? How long you guys been together?
For 30 years, 29, 28, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you started with him before he became the Nick Cannon, right?
Yes, yes, yes. We did actually his first EP record with the Bomb Squad. Darren Lilly was a part of that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we were first put in the studio together, and Nick came along with his manager, and he always talked about having a production company and a label. And we was like, yeah, this kid don't know what he's talking about. But he really, really stayed true to that, and came back, and here we are now.
Well, what I want to say is that it speaks a big deal to your integrity
Yes.
and your friendship that you have with him.
Yes.
Because so many people start off with you when you're coming up, but they don't stay with you
Right.
because they lose focus on the bigger vision. And
Right.
so it seems like you have captured the vision. You understand how to navigate the vision, and you never. You know how to play your role well, and because you do that, he has great respect for you. And when he moves, you move just like that.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. I mean, you have to see the big vision. I mean, the vision was part of my vision also.
Right.
But not that many people can look at a kid when you meet him, and when they become somebody like him, they can't give him the full respect that he needs. But you actually have to kind of shift roles.
I have one last question. If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
And I was driving a UPS truck before I was doing music, and I probably would still be doing that.
Just chilling on the truck.
I would be 30 years plus right now.
Oh, that would be a solid life as well.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you are hearing from the world-renowned producer and the voice of music behind the Nick Cannon brand.
The number one
Yes.
cable show.
Number one cable show, Wild and Out, and many other projects and movies.
Yes.
This is none other than San Diego's own Tre Boogie.
And Robert Earl Dean's blood cousin. I didn't tell people I didn't want to be name dropped, but I had a Yolanda Adams interview this week. But this one is just as or more important because this is my blood, and we literally grew up together.
Well, first of all, he threw a deal out on the table for you that he wants to work on your gospel prayer. So so he said you call him up and let's get the deal.
Well, him and I we've been communicating. We family, so we've always had a close bond.
Okay, go get some chicken and everything, and let's get the deal on the table, Robert Earl.
Well, we'll him and I we don't talk about it.
Tre, you want rolled tacos or chicken? Which one you want?
Man, I'm careful nowadays. I'm moving more towards vegan, so I'm a pescatarian right now.
I'm thinking about pescatarian. Yeah, I'm thinking about that too.
Oh Lord, the pescatarians are in the house. Go get them some
But
fish.
I can't be vegan though, man.
Go get them
I love meat. I like the shrimp and the fish.
Well, man, we appreciate
I like
you.
the cheese and the eggs.
Oh, see, there you go.
See?
Well, man, we appreciate you calling in and giving us this time. Robert O'Dean, sign us off.
Man, we appreciate you. Is there any particular song you want to hear right now as we go off?
About Yolanda Adams.
I know what we could do. The song that you guys did a remix for Nick for. Was it Open My Heart?
It was Open My Heart, yeah. Can I Live was made with that.
Yep.
Oh, see, you done put it on in here. So would it be under Nick Cannon?
Yes, Nick Cannon, Can I Live? Watch the video, especially.
Okay.
Watch the video.
Okay, here we go. Right here, by request, the video "Can I Live?" right here on GODRadio1.com.
Yes. With Tre Boogie.